Giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Akakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that tell me this truth. Shalom to the elect scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Kwadash Payah, and this is the book of 2nd ESDRAS, chapter 15, verse 17, straight to the point. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride. The city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Let's play this clip.
They plan to do. We have government documents out of Australia where they are referring to these cities as districts, like the Hunger Games. And they plan on not letting you leave your district. You're not allowed to leave your district because they think we're peasants. Are we peasants? I didn't think so.
And you have in the movie The Hunger Games where they had 12 districts, and hey, the name speaks for itself, right? So on top of all of that, we have a multi-crisis happening with these borders being shut down, which is prophecy, like the scripture I just read, a man shall desire to go to a city and won't be able. You know, you won't buy or sell, you won't travel, unless you're going to have that new currency, if you know what I mean. Revelation 13:16. And for all these different migrants coming in, you know, especially in these major cities, this is an excuse for them to bring in different military personnels, right, in the name of safety, so to speak. And then you have these different V's that's starting to go around in these different countries and whatnot. So, you know, that's another reason why they want to, using that as an excuse to bring lockdowns. You know what I mean? So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, because this is all a process to lead up for that great hour to come, which is referred to in the book of Revelation 3:10, which is the hour of temptation. So the pieces are being moved, you know, things are being set up, and this is why we must keep the faith, man, because soon, you know, we're gonna be living like pilgrims, right? So let's play on.
Why did I tell you about the Melbourne experiment? Because the most locked down city in the world is the model for us all forever. But now we're going to pivot. President's 2023 budget requires nearly $2 billion for the National Nanotechnology Initiative, the largest ever request since its inception. That is Joe Biden, who's allocated this money, calling for universal nanotechnology vaccines. We have to take this seriously. We have two futures ahead of us. We have the future where we are being
This is the book of, and this is why even borders are going digital, you know? Just the other day I seen an article with the New York transportation, the trains, the subways, they're having new trains now, you know? And those subways are cashless. And it goes down to the grocery stores. The new, you know, what is it, Whole Foods and Amazon One and other businesses that are gonna boom while there's a crisis, to become hip to that digital way of paying for things, as other, you know, mom and pop shops and middle class businesses are destroyed, forcing people to resort to one outlet for each thing, you know what I mean? So anyway, so therefore you won't be able to travel or buy or sell, whatever the case is. This is the book of 2nd ESDRAS, chapter 16 and verse 27, right? 27. So that one man shall desire to see another, and to hear his voice. For of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks. And, you know, there's not going to be any man to till the ground. There's not going to be no work. People unemployed. People are going to be homeless. So, for these different reasons, all right. So let's jump down to 2nd Ezra 16 and verse number 40. All right. Let's start at 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. Right? So the whole world is gonna feel these prophetic events, Jacob's trouble occurring. Alright? Verse 40, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle. Right? Ezekiel 7. This is why we must prepare our minds now, man. Because the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. And your faith, primarily. It says, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon earth. So this is why even forests are being destroyed or whatnot, because people are gonna try to flee, man. And another prophecy is how we're gonna be as pilgrims, because I forget who stated it. It was one of the spokesmen saying that we won't have no we won't have no what's that called, privileges to society if we don't take that CHI to the P, right? Which is Revelation 13 and 16. So yeah, that's something to prepare your mind for, because everything here is temporary. And this is not the end of all things. This is the end of this place, this wicked kingdom. Remember, the scriptures say, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. So it's going to get worse in order for it to get better. Because Yahushua warned us that these things were going to occur before his second return. And I always say that, because that's how we know he's near. Like Isaiah says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he's near. Now he is near more so than ever. Alright? So, alright, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world. No, let's start at verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail throughout the blasting and hail, and with a fearful consolation. People are seeing fearful things now in the skies and strange events, and wait till martial law and World War III occur, and that hour of Tatik, because these are the major final prophecies, right? And this is the vision that Esther saw, which is why he said, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, right? And he also said, woe is me, who delivered me in those days, roughly paraphrasing, right? War, destruction. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings, nor princes, and the courses of their actions shall stand in their power. And also when the troops come in, to try to get the elect, the men of the Lord, that's when the Lord is going to lift up that standard against them. The standard meaning a way to escape, to flee, to take flight. Isaiah 59 verse 19. You know? So through the faith and praying in the true name and believing through the true doctrine with faith and sincerity, that's what's going to grant you salvation and activate divine intervention. You know, where the Lord will intervene to find a way for you to escape these things, man. You know, and this is why, hey, we push this, we warn the people, warn the sheep, you know, to those who take heed, hey, you know, but the warning has been out, the trumpet has been blown, the blood is all for the prophet's hands. Now, hey, when judgment comes, there's no excuse. The Lord will be justified in his doings, in righteousness. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Makakwadash. Till next time, Shalom.